Hello, everybody. I am Eric Martin, the founder of GoodMedizen, joined here today with acupuncturist extraordinaire Courtney Zeller. Say hi, Courtney. Um, so, this video, we're going to talk about some important things that are happening at GoodMedizen, and I think I want to start with something my dad used to always say. So, my dad was a Presbyterian minister, and one of his favorite sayings, and he had lots of favorite sayings, was if you want to make the gods laugh, tell them your plans, right? And I have to believe the gods have been laughing a lot in 2020 as a lot of plans have changed over the course of the years. So a lot of you know I founded GoodMedizen about 12 years ago. It was October of 2008, and have grown the practice from just myself, moved the practice 3 times. At one point had 5 practitioners at GoodMedizen, and I am above all else just really grateful for those 12 years and the patients that I've had the opportunity to work with, the acupuncturists that I've had the opportunity to work with, the staff, colleagues, etc. It has been and continues to be a really wonderful part of my life. So first of all, thank you to everyone that's been part of GoodMedizen over the past 12 years. Um, some of you know that in 2017, actually 2016, my partner Emily got her real estate license and started a new career in real estate. In 2017, I got my license as well. The thinking at the time, the plan, if you will, was just to help her out with some of the things that I needed to have a license for. So to be able to sit at an open house with her, I had to have a license. To be able to open doors, I had to have a license, etc. And interestingly enough, that business started to grow over the last couple of years, to the point that when I signed the new lease, started the new lease in 2018, I was already starting to think about maybe at some point before the lease was up, I would transition out of GoodMedizen and completely into real estate or some portion thereof. And I brought Courtney on as an acupuncturist in February of 2020, very much with that plan in mind, that Courtney was somebody that I had known as a student and had known as a colleague, as A, just a phenomenal acupuncturist, but B, somebody that had the work ethic to actually be able to potentially take over the reins at GoodMedizen at some point in time before the lease was up, 3.5 years from now. So enter 2020, Courtney comes on February of 2020, pandemic hits in March. The practice shut down for several months in the late spring and early summer, and the real estate business took off at the same time. And as I was looking at my options in terms of rebuilding GoodMedizen, which took a hit, I'm not going to kid you, the closure of everything downtown, the Amazon workers going away, a couple of my long-term employees moving on to things that they were already planning on moving on, really meant that there was going to be some work involved in rebuilding GoodMedizen. And at the same time, I had this other business kind of thriving and taking more of my time as well. And thank goodness, Courtney was in a position and able to take over the business early. So I am thrilled to announce that Courtney Zeller is now the owner and at the helm at GoodMedizen. And there's it really doesn't change a whole lot, but it changes a whole lot. Changes a whole lot for me. Shouldn't change a whole lot for most of you. She's still there. We're still in the same office. We're still doing the same scheduling system. Still accepting the same insurance, actually a little bit more insurance than we had in the past. And trying to see if there's anything else I wanted to touch on before handing this over to Courtney. I think that's it. Courtney, do you want to introduce yourself? Courtney, quick introduction. I met Courtney when I was teaching at Bastyr. She was a student and a standout student, and somebody I made a point to stay in touch with over the years because I thought it was going to be exciting to watch what she did in the industry. And I'll let her explain a little bit of her experience, but she has seen so many patients in the 10 years that she's been practicing that she has enormous experience, which is really hard to replace. And I'm sticking around to make sure that she knows what she needs to know on the business front and to make sure that the business continues to run smoothly. But you are in very good hands from an acupuncture standpoint with Courtney. So, Courtney, I've said enough.
Well, we should also note that you're still seeing patients. You're not running away
Absolutely.
right away.
That's
He'll
correct.
be here for at least few to several months to continue seeing the people he's seen. So yeah, I'm Courtney. Like Eric said, we met when he was teaching, gosh, 13 years ago. It's been a little while. I've been practicing a little over 10 years now. Most of that time has been working as an employee in high volume clinics. So I had the opportunity to see, over 100 patients per week for several years. For the first 5 years, I worked for an acupuncturist who was from China, who had previously been a medical doctor in China. And what I got from that is just invaluable because I really got to see how far we can take the acupuncture and herbs and these natural methods before we really have to look at referring out to a medical doctor or other kind of specialist. I like to run pretty much a general practice. I like to see everything. I know it kind of sounds like a cop out when people don't choose a specialty, but I love seeing everything. I love seeing, the minor aches and pains, the chronic pain, digestive issues, going down to, really complicated things that maybe you've tried acupuncture or a million other things that haven't worked. Those are kind of what I love. I love to look at the puzzle and try to figure out what was missed and what we can do differently to get you results. Um, so now I'm in a position where I can step aside from just seeing patients and start building more of the business side of things, help with marketing, and help hopefully bring Good Medicine back to life from this COVID situation. So I'm thrilled to be here. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'm super excited that Courtney's been able to continue on with Good Medicine. Um, be perfectly honest, we need help. We need to see people. And so if they're in a position or in a need to get some acupuncture or someone you know, please send them in. As you can imagine, this has been a rough year for a lot of businesses, particularly those located downtown. Um, and we're open. And like Courtney said, I'm still there 2 days a week and seeing patients. So if you want to come in, I wish I could give each and every one of you a big hug before I have a chance or before I jettison completely, which again won't be until sometime well into 2021. Um, but obviously, we'll give hugs from at least 6 feet away and fully masked. All right, COVID hugs. Um, so yeah, if you know someone that needs acupuncture or Chinese medicine, please, please, please send them into Good Medicine. And I guess I should say, if you know somebody that needs to buy or sell a house, send them to me because I need help on that side of things as well, certainly. So I think that's it. Courtney, anything else you want to leave with?
Just that if you have trouble coming downtown, if you're not living close to here, we're also doing telemedicine visits,
Yeah,
which is great for a check-in. I know at first you think, oh, how am I going to get acupuncture from, a virtual visit? But there's so much more that we do. The
yeah,
Chinese herbal medicine, supplements, giving you things that you can do at home. So even if it's just a quick check-in, I think it's everyone who's done it so far has gotten a lot of value out of it. And we can send you supplements and herbs and tinctures and anything directly to you. So if you need care of any kind, reach out and we'll find a solution for you.
absolutely. Good. So again, if you've got any questions about any of this, reach out to either Courtney or myself. We're both still around. Happy to help, happy to answer any questions. Scheduling system's the same, website URL is all the same, insurance is all the same, etc. So for the most part, should be business as usual. You'll just see one new face, one old face, and otherwise, we look forward to seeing you all and wish you all a very happy holidays and all the best in 2021.
Thank you.